Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Stoney Ridge Farm. Cheers. Grab your cup of joe and let's go. Let's go have some fun. We're going to have a little bit of fun today here on the farm. Welcome to everyone from Facebook, and also welcome the folks that are here for the very first episode of the Stoney Ridge live stream over on YouTube. So, guys, there's a link down in the video description and the link on the Facebook page if you want to join in on the new YouTube channel. The new YouTube channel is the Stoney Ridge Farmer live streams. And what we're going to do is simply do exactly what we're doing right here. We're going to share our live streams on both platforms, not on the main Stoney Ridge Farmer channel, but on a separate channel specifically dedicated to live streams. So, welcome, everybody. I just want the folks over on Facebook to know, and the folks that are watching on YouTube obviously already know. So welcome to episode 1. What we're going to be doing today, the cows are across the farm. They're on the other side of the farm over there. I call it the graveyard hill. That's where they are. There's an old graveyard, probably 40 yards off from the fence line over there. It's not on my property. It's not on anybody's property, really. A graveyard nobody can own, I guess. It's an old, like plantation type graveyard, and I'm told there was an old graveyard across the road, but I've never seen it. I don't know where that is. But welcome, guys. Hopefully, we've got folks coming in from the new YouTube channel on the live stream. This will be the first live stream over there. So if you're watching on YouTube, leave me a comment. Let me know everything's up and rolling and good to go. Got a fly on the camera. Welcome. Diversification of the live streams. Thank you, Philip. That's kind of what it is. We got Robin, Dwayne, Ziggy. All right, we got one from the Facebook channel. Awesome. I posted a link, like I said, guys, and if you want to follow over there, go for it. Follow. If you don't, that's fine. It doesn't cost anything. Just jump in there, click that follow button. If we can get enough watch time, we can actually start earning money to help pay for the hay for the cows over there. So something really cool. Sorry, don't know how to YouTube. All you do is pull up YouTube on the internet, Linda, or get the YouTube app. And I mean, that opens a whole nother world of awesome video for you. You know, if you want to know how to do something like how to fix your washing machine or how to hang a picture or how to do anything. That's what I use YouTube for typically. And I don't do a lot of live streams over there. So that's why we started the live stream channel so we could get you guys some cool footage. I have something in the works. Okay. So I've got a new internet service provider that's putting in new internet down here. That's going to give me, I'm on Starlink now. This is going to give me about twice the speed of Starlink. So I'll have several, no hair. So I'll have several different options for internet here on the farm, which will provide you guys with a better user experience in the end. So right now we're on Starlink internet and we're probably coming in pretty clear, but we've got to jump off Starlink and head down the hill to the cows. So welcome. Just wanted to chat with you guys before we get started this morning. Weather on the farm, it rained last night, pretty significant rainstorm. We got over an inch of rain over the last 24 hours. Dad and I also went and picked wild mushrooms, and I'm going to do a wild mushroom video very soon, which is going to be really, really cool. When are we done? When we are done, I'll do YouTube. Thanks, Robin. Just building the channel. It takes a little bit of time to build the channel, but I'm sure we'll have, 100,000 followers over there just like that. So it's fun to go watch the cows. You guys will see me scratching. I'm scratching. I have bug bites all over me. Right now, the grass mites and chiggers are really, really bad on the channel. Plague of badgers in the house. Good to see you, Chris. Good to see you, Michael, Denise, Jennifer, everybody. Yeah, it's been raining. Nora, Alex, Margaret, Jerry, Kathy. Awesome. Morning from Okie. Your videos make my husband's and my day. Awesome. Well, if you guys follow me and follow what's going on, that's the Raptor right back there. Got a video coming out soon. I'm installing dash cams in my primary vehicles, the ones I drive the most. There's 3 vehicles that I drive the most. The Raptor, the little Honda Element, and the Unicorn Dodge Ram pickup. I'm going to install dash cams in those because I had an incident the other day where I needed a dash cam, and I think it's important for home security to have cameras, and I think it's important for your car security to have cameras too, so you'll have a leg to stand on in court, because it's just your word against the other guy, right? So, morning, Josh. Reckless love farm in the house. Awesome. Beth's in the house. Edwin. Cool. Good morning. It's awesome, guys. 212 of you in here, and we're getting ready to head on down. Gotta love the raptures. I don't know what the rapture is. I'm running a little bit late. Let me tell you why I'm running late. Because it was pouring down rain this morning. I had to let the dogs out. I had office work to do, answering your comments. And I also have a flood in my garage building, which is right behind us. This is right behind us here. Had a little flood in there with all the rain that we got. And you see I've got my dual sport little motorcycle out here. Nothing special. It's a little Yamaha dual sport. So when I'm not filming a live stream, typically I'll just hop on that and run over and move the cows. It's something that's super handy for the farm. So good morning from Riverton, Wyoming. Awesome. Awesome. West Virginia, guys, tell me where you're watching. Tons of rain last night. Yeah, awesome, cool. Well, I can't drink and drive and hold a camera. Can you hear the cows? They're ready for me, so bear with me 1 second. How's the mega shop? The shop's doing great. I'm still waiting on the permitting process. Today, the power company is supposed to come up here and do a full-on plan for getting power up to my shop. And it's about a 400-yard wire pull from the last pole up to the shop right there. It's going to be a challenge. So it is what it is. We just got to do what we got to do. I've got two or three more buildings that I want to put up here on the Stoney Ridge farm. Aside from my permanent home, we need a sawmill shop, a sawmill shed / shop, a place to store all the chainsaws and all the woodworking equipment. And soon we'll have all that down here beside the driveway. I don't want this place to look like a trashy, messy farm. I want it to look nice, neat, and organized. So when you come up your driveway, you want to see a big, beautiful farm, not a big bunch of crap laying everywhere. So that's why the shop is back behind the house and the equipment yard's back there. So a lot of planning and wheels turn in here. And if you guys have seen the last video, the most recent video published yesterday over on YouTube and on Facebook, didn't do so good at the cattle market. I learned a lot of lessons, and as a small business owner, we all learn lessons. As a farmer, every single day I learn lessons, and I think it's important to realize that you just don't jump out the box and just start, farming and making a living. You have to learn how to do this stuff, and sometimes it's trial and error. So, awesome. I challenge everybody here, if you're on Facebook right now, scroll up there, click that link and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Even if you're just watching on Facebook, we're just building the channel up. So that gives YouTube a clue that people are interested in this kind of content, rural content, country content. We're not playing video games here. We're teaching you about farming, and we're seeing these beautiful animals do their thing. We have sheep over here. Awesome. Watching from Corning, New York. Shouldn't a hyphen be between? Oh, it must be Elizabeth. I'll bet you that's what it is. If you're a PhD, or what are you a PhD in? I'm curious. This is kind of a talk show. You guys know this, right? This is kind of a talk. It's kind of a farm show. It's kind of a talk show. It's kind of a question and answer. It's a way I can interact with you guys. So some days we'll be just straight farming, getting to the point, and some days are like this. Episode 1, we get to interact with each other, right? I want to know, Dr. Eliz, I'm guessing Elizabeth, what is your PhD in? And the next question is, do you have any student loans? I know a lot of people that have PhDs that still work as waitresses, which is really, really sad. There's a place I like to go in Longmont, Colorado that's overstaffed with people with master's degrees and and PhDs. Pretty funny. Just subscribed on YouTube. Thanks, D. All right, let's zip on down the road here. We're gonna go see the cows. Like I said, the weather's been absolutely gorgeous here. We're gonna whip the camera around. It's a pain in the butt for me to turn the camera around with this software, guys, so bear with me. Here we go. Back camera. Now, we're gonna cruise on down. Raptor. I like that truck, but it's, you know, it's practical for farming in some ways, but not quite practical in other ways. Teenage farmer, welcome. Well, Dr. Liz or Elise, you didn't tell us what kind of PhD you got there. I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. We're gonna get that tractor running soon. It's coming soon, guys. And we're off of Starlink internet, so we had a little blink there. It's gonna happen. Okay, get the gate open here. The cows are all the way up right there. We're just gonna walk up there. We're in Randolph County. We're in Rockingham County, buddy. Alicia. Shenandoah Valley, Virginia. Up there near my buddy Joel Salatin at Polyface Farm. So I've simplified the moving of the cows. We got internet hiccups because we're running out of Starlink internet here. Hang tight. I need to turn off my Wi-Fi is what I need to do. Stand by. That's better. We're off Starlink now, guys. Sorry about that. You see, I've got a lot of tools here for fencing. I've got some work to do today. I've got to run a bit of new fencing over here on the other side. And we're actually gonna, I was gonna say we'll drive the four-wheeler up, but I believe we're just gonna walk up the hill, get a little morning exercise here. All right, over the fence we go. Folks, if you're new to the channel, this is what we do. So we move the cows twice a day. They are held into each various paddock. So this is a pasture, the entire pasture. The paddocks are separated by this wire right here. It's an electric fence wire. And we move the cows twice a day here on this electric fence. It keeps them into smaller, tighter, more compacted areas. And we have 35 cows here. And what that does is it puts a little more pressure on the land, but it's a brief pressure. In other words, we put pressure on the land, but just for 12 hours. That stimulates grass growth and helps our cows and our pastures to become more healthy. This is a bit of a hill. Hi from Oklahoma. Awesome, William. Awesome. Hey, girls. The reason I debated about walking up this hill is because it's super hard to talk and walk up a steep hill. Now, you guys might not realize how hilly this place is, but if you look now, you can see how far we've come just walking. So, morning, ladies. Woo! Yes. Good morning. Folks were really concerned about the bull yesterday. There's no concern, there's no worry about the bull right now, guys, just so you know. Okay. This is the latest and greatest of my fence design. Okay, this is my fencing around the waterers. I put 4 posts in the ground, and now instead of having to move and untangle wire, all I have to do is that right there. That takes the power off the fence. None of this is energized now, and we will move our cattle over into this paddock, and they're all right here right now. So what I'll do is, I think I'm gonna set the camera up and let you guys get a better overview of what I'm doing from a distance. Morning, guys. That's a cattle waterer right there in front of us. So that's a frost-free or freeze-proof watering system right here. The cows basically push down these blue balls that are floating right there, and that's how they get to the water. That keeps the mosquitoes out and retains the heat in there in the wintertime so that we don't have any freezing issues, because obviously freezing water, mud, and manure is a major issue on a farm, especially a farm like this. So we don't have much mud here because we move the cows, and they never have a chance to make a mud wallow. So important, very important. Let's get you guys set up, and we're gonna move the cows right over here. You girls ready? Woo! Come on. Oh yeah, come on girls. Woo! Hey Cody, good morning. Come on girls. Come on girls. Everybody come on through. Oh goodness. Story of my life, rocks on the farm. There you go, girls. So before, I had to untangle a bunch of wires, go all the way out to the end of the fence, move the cows, then walk all the way back to the waterer, where now you're getting to see what happens. So did you see Wooly Bully was a bit slow? Look at him right now. That bull can go fast, okay? However, he won't go fast unless he wants to. I've seen him out here doing his thing with the ladies. He is not hurt, okay, guys? He is just doing his swagger. He's a big pimp. He don't have to move fast. Come on, baby. Got a little baby. Come on, baby. I know that fence is not nice to you. Come on, baby. Come on, little baby. Come on, little baby. We got the newest baby right here, right there, just coming through. The young calves learn that they can go under the fence, but eventually learn that the fence is electrified and it will not feel good if they touch it. So part of this grazing program allows the little calves, the smaller, like week or 2 old calves, to pass underneath the fence. And you'll see him, he'll pass underneath there. Tammy is the donkey. She's a guard donkey. She's watching everything to make sure the animals are okay. Tammy will wait until that calf goes through before she comes around here. It's pretty interesting. You'll watch just a second. Let me show you. This is a different kind of wire than I've ever used on the farm. This is something that came from Farm Fence Solutions. It was an idea that we brainstormed on. This is just a big spring, okay? And this spring hooks to the next post right up there. I'll just take it and stretch it out. It's like a big slinky. So we'll pull this way out here and hook it into place. Now, that little calf has gone over, and Tammy's still out here in the pasture. She has not quite, you know, these animals are creatures of habit. She has not quite figured out the gate system here at the waterer. So sometimes she'll get hung up right there. So watch, I'm gonna walk up here and see if I can herd her back. This is low stress animal handling. I'm not yipping and yelling and cussing and carrying on. I'm just gonna walk up there and see if I can push her around. So stand by, let's see if we can do it. Tammy, little Tammy. Come on, little T. Little Tammy. Man, there's manure pats everywhere out here. Go ahead, Tammy. Go ahead, little T. There you go. Just a little walk. Nothing, no stress. No stress, Tammy. Here she comes. Like I said, guys, she just doesn't know. There she is. There she goes. Can't blame her for not knowing what to do. This is all new to her. The cows just kind of follow each other. Tammy makes her own decisions. So, why do we move the cows twice a day? You're seeing the perfect example of why we move the cows twice a day. The cows were right here before, then here. Look at all the grass that's still left behind. There's grass out there that's this deep. There's 2-foot deep grass still there, which is going to grow and recover faster. What we're doing now, even though we're in August, is we are working on winter stockpile forage. Winter stockpile forage means the more grass I have here on the farm, the less I'll have to spend when it comes to winter time, okay? So I've got 200 bales of hay. We've got 35 cows. Our numbers will probably go down. I say our numbers because our numbers, we're a community of people here. So our our numbers, I'm thinking about money. Our numbers will be decreased so that we're not spending as much money rolling out hay on the land. And hopefully we can make it through early January. I'm shooting for the first hay bales to go out sometime between Christmas and January the 15th. If we can do that, then we're going to save a ton of money here on the farm and increase profitability. And that's what it's about, guys. This is a business. This isn't a hobby farm. This is a business. And I'm learning how to farm, and I'm learning how to earn a living at it. So great winter forage. Exactly. Is there such a thing as an overweight cow, says Rob. No, Rob, we want them as fat as we can get them, buddy. A fat cow is a healthy cow. A healthy cow makes a healthy baby, makes a healthy calf. A fat cow makes good beef. So, and make no mistake about it, whether whether you feel this way or not, this is food. These are animals. This is food. This is real food. This is real life. And these are beef cows. So, not necessarily going to eat every cow out here. These are my brood cows, and the brood cows produce the offspring, which will typically make beef, okay? So that's how it all works. Out here in the pasture, we have what I call, and what my friend Joel Salatin calls, salad bar beef, okay? Salad bar beef means these cows aren't just out here eating one type of grass. There are probably 50 different species of forage out here in the pasture. What does that do? Well, it's like this. You like lasagna, right? I like lasagna, or you like ice cream, right? Well, ice cream can be good for you, right? Okay, well, if you eat ice cream 365 days a year for every meal, is it going to be good for you? Is lasagna going to be good for you? I don't care if it's the healthiest thing on earth. If it's, I try to think of what the most healthy thing to eat might be. If you want to survive on green tea, you're not going to survive healthily on green tea. You're not going to survive. These animals aren't going to survive healthily and provide the best quality beef just eating fescue grass. So we've got all these multiple species out here, and what that does is support a better immune system for our cows, a better beef, a better quality beef, a higher nutrient value food, which makes you a healthier person. And it all starts right here in the soil. Yesterday's video prompted a lot of folks to just blurt out, I guess, you need to be mowing your own hay off your land. Guys, this land 6 years ago, excuse me, when I ran the soil test, had 0.03%. That is one 100,000th of a percent. No, that's 1/1000th of a percent of biologic material in the soil. This soil had no carbon in it. No carbon in the soil means no topsoil. It's basically clay or sand. What we've done over the past 3 years, and this is the third year in production with cows here, is take this soil from 0 to hero, and it's still growing. We have to build soil, build the microbial life in the soil, because it's important. You ever notice, if you like out here in the pasture, I've left a few select trees. Those trees do not thrive because they're all interwoven and intertwined with the soil. And when you disturb the soil around a tree and you take some away from it, you take the other trees away from it, then you destroy the ecosystem that tree is used to survive for years and years and years. So that's what we're doing here. Is building an ecosystem. Really cool. I'm into science. I hope you guys are into science too. When will the Willies be on the channel? It will never be on this channel. It will be over on the other YouTube channel and on Facebook. So it'll be on the main channel. The Willis Jeep is in the back of the mega shop. For those of you who don't know, we started restoring an old 1952 Willis Jeep. Ran out of room and ran out of time. That's why we built the shop, so we can get into the shop and do some awesome winter projects with the wood stove fired up. So that Fix-It guy in the house. Brian, that Fix-It guy. Go over to Facebook and check out the new channel, brother. Subscribe to it. Love to have you. Guys, check out that Fix-It guy's channel. He's getting started. He's a good friend of mine I was in the Air Force with. I was an electrician. He was a plumber. But we still got along. This is Cindy. Cindy is the fattest cow. We're going to go walk around with the cows. Let's go see some cuties. What do you think? Sherry says, thank you for all you do. If you guys are posting or leaving super chats or leaving stars, I'm going to get to you. As soon as I get done, I'll get to you, okay? And we'll go back in and thank you. I appreciate it for sure. So let's change around our camera a little bit here so we can go visit the cows, go walk around, see them grazing. Awesome. You see the clouds are pretty dismal looking this morning. Got a few more flies. Over the last few days, I've noticed a few more flies on the cows. I think it's just because it's been really wet. This is Cindy. Cindy is our model cow, right, girl? She's short, she's stocky, she's fat, and she has little short legs. That's what we want, a big old belly with little short legs. Her offspring, every one of her offspring will stay on the farm. Awesome. This is a sound that you just... You guys can hear it, I guess. Can you hear it? The sound of grass tearing. The sound of happy cows. When you can wake up in the morning and make this many animals happy, it's always a pleasure. Got a little ragweed right here. Don't worry, the cows will start eating that. Okay, we put pressure on this, and the cows will start eating that. People say, oh, you need to spray. Look at this. You got ragweed all over your field. You need to spray. Guys, if you listen, the plants are telling you something. The plants are telling you what you need, the nutrients you need in your soil. And eventually, the good grasses will push out this ragweed. The only reason this ragweed is here is because there was bare exposed soil. Do you see any more bare exposed soil? Not really. Maybe 1/1000th of the pastures has bare soil now. It's all recovering nicely. Cows don't like you to touch them, watch. That's freedom. That's Woolly Bully. Folks are asking about Woolly Bully's feet. Woolly Bully's feet are just fine. He's fine. He just doesn't move fast for anybody. His sole purpose is to breed in here, and he'll be taken out sometime around the middle to late September. Came in the 4th of July and leave in September. Gives everybody time to get bred back. Hey, 18, look how fat this cow is. Hey, pretty girl. 18 did not have a calf. She is a young heifer. She did not have a calf this year. All right. Morning, girls. You'll notice some of the cows are a little browner than the other cows. It's a little bit of an indication of a little parasite load, okay? So we don't worm our animals. We give these animals charcoal. I burn brush piles in the pastures. The cows come through. They consume the charcoal. It's a natural dewormer. What that tells me is the girls need to be rotated around to another batch of charcoal. Number 40 here. is a good cow. She's got a swollen udder right here. She just has a misshapen udder. Was thinking about taking her off the farm, but she's such a good mom. I don't think so. I heard you say we're planning to get sheep eventually. What kind are you thinking of getting? They'll be hair sheep, St. Croix probably, but I'm not totally sure yet. It takes time to do this, guys. This is our favorite little heifer calf, 213. Hey, girl. She has the most personality of any of these little heifer calves. Now, this time of year, the grass mites are really, really bad, so I avoid tall grass if I possibly can. My legs are literally eaten up with little bug bites from these little grass mites or chiggers. This is Susie. Susie's been standoffish. Susie used to let me pet her and rub on her. She's been rather standoffish lately. And Sweetie and Butthead. Let's show you Sweetie and Butthead. Most of the calves you guys see are young heifers, which means just young female calves that will stay here as brood cows. Okay, right here. This is Butthead. Hey, Butthead. Hey, Butthead. How you doing? Call her Butthead because Butthead just likes to butt. It's a behavior you don't want to encourage. But Butthead just loves to butt you. Right, girl? Awesome. These are eating machines, guys. I mean, we're talking about animals that are eating 18 hours a day. This is Sweetie. Sweetie. I think Sweetie knows her name, but be real quiet. Sweetie. Sweetie. I missed you. I missed you, little girl. Where have you been? What are you pushing on me for? Don't let me scratch you right on the head. There you go. Don't push. Be nice. A little sassy this morning, aren't you, girl? She's like, man, I'm trying to eat. Leave me alone. All right, you guys can see how deep this is, how good it looks. Let's walk over and we'll share with you where we're going to move the next couple times, and you guys will see it live here on both the Stoney Ridge live channel. Uh-oh, looks like that Fix-It guy found us on YouTube. Welcome to the live channel. That's everybody's homework assignment. If you're ever on YouTube, go on over there and subscribe. I'd love to have you on the YouTube live channel. You'll never miss a live stream if you're on both. I'll tell you that. Awesome. This is a steer. This steer right here will be processed for beef eventually. He's probably got about another 400 pounds to gain. Okay. This is a young steer. Hey, young steer, youngster. This is the Grunty second calf. He's a little bull, actually. He hasn't been fixed yet, but he will be fixed. Awesome. Wooly Bully's already made his way over here. So what we'll do this evening is we'll take the wire loose and we'll move them over into here. And we can see this is a rather large paddock and this is a rather small paddock. So what I'm having to do is over the fall and winter here is split these up into even smaller sections. Could actually run a wire straight through here and split this into 2 sections. And I may end up doing that this morning, first thing this morning. There's always a little bit of work to do on the Stoney Ridge. This is 15. She has always been the biggest cow. Big girl. These calves really like the, you can see this little calf right here. They really like to nibble off the tips of the ragweed, which is great, which is super awesome. That's where the seeds are, seeds and flowers. It's about fall allergy season here on the Stoney Ridge. Hey, 203, how you doing? 203 is a pretty little bull. Pretty little bull, and that's his dad. So, awesome. There's Cindy again. Hey, Cindy. That ain't Cindy. You're not Cindy. You just look fat like Cindy. Awesome. Well, folks, that's it for the live stream here on the Stoney Ridge Farm today. I appreciate you. Thanks for coming. Please hit that like button on your way out. If you're over on Facebook or if you're watching on YouTube, please jump in, subscribe. I'd love to have you back. Don't cost nothing. It's just a good time. And you'll never miss another live stream. We got a little grumpy bear right here. Look at that. These young bulls, they're getting that testosterone. They want to fight something. As long as it's not me, I'm cool with it, right? Guys, take care. Thanks a lot for joining me. A little taste of the farm life this morning. Episode 1 on the new YouTube live stream channel. Awesome, guys. Thank you so much. Brian, I will talk to you on the phone in just a minute, buddy. That fix-it guy, good friend of mine. We talk about every day. So thanks, guys. Have a great day. I'm headed back to the house to get some more work done. Fire that sawmill. All right. Take care. Woo! Woo! Sometimes the cows will say bye. Not today. Take care.